Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Cletus Cassidy Show. Already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show.
Let's just give you a moment to let you bask in it. Good morning. Would you like to bask again? Bask in it. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. So excited to be in the room with y'all again one more time. One more time. Oh, one more time. Just excited to be here with you guys, man. It's always a highlight of my day to get up and be with y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's way too early for me to be up. I don't feel like being here. I'd rather sleep. We're getting to the point of the year where when you go to bed, it's one temperature. If you don't cut the heat on, it's a whole different temperature. I go to bed, it's summertime. I wake up in the morning and it's pure winter. Headlights on high beam. Wake up in the morning, come from underneath the covers. Instant nipple hardening. That's where the nipples go. But I still come in here and do the show for you guys, man. You know, I play a couple of tunes on the piano, and I come right in here and hang out with you guys, man. So it's a great time. I'm so happy to be here, man, with you all. Now, if this is your first time hearing this, you're about to experience something so cold. If you've watched before and you've decided to come back, I appreciate you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and that's amazing to me. First of all, if you're not aware of what See You in the Morning is, it's me getting up way too early in the morning to get on this here computer and talk way too much about my life. Just to tell y'all all the stuff that's going on in my world, all kinds of stuff that y'all don't necessarily need to know. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all that. And but the only thing that's in any order, the only thing that I do that's the same no matter what day is I get on here and I greet the people. If I ain't sleep with you, I'm gonna speak with you. And then the first three people who speak to me, they get the M&Ms. That's the mythical medals. I know that we just came off of Halloween season where real M&Ms were given out, but I give out these fake M&Ms, the mythical medals. Those are just a way for me to reach out to people and thank them for tuning in and saying hello. The first three people get a medal. So I'm gonna go ahead and acknowledge the first three people to speak to me this morning. Winning the bronze is Ida Seaborn with the bronze. Winning the silver today is Eartha Garrett. Wearing her AKA colors. Okay, Eartha. Out there on the AKA tip. First and finest is what they like to be. And then winning the gold this morning, representing Norfolk State University, is Fernita Rollins Delk. Good morning. So Fernita with the gold, Eartha with the silver, Ida with the bronze. Also in the building today is Trouble. Good morning, Trouble. Jamie Wolf is here. Brachelle, Crystal, Melissa, Betty. Betty's here. Wilberta. Crystal, Jackie Brighton Riddick is here. Shannon. Katrina's here. Tracy, my brother, Pastor Shy. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out. DopeMarriage.com. They got a new podcast up. What's Not So Funny About Will and Jada. You need to go and check those out. Those are great. It's amazing. Lakeisha, good morning. Good morning, Shara. Malira on her way out. Going out there. West Coast Malira. She's about to be by Coastal. Sometimes you can't pause in your words. Anytime you start with bi, you can't be anything else. You got to make sure if it's bilateral, bi-coastal, bilingual, any of those words, you got to make sure you don't say a pause because that's all people are here. If you be like, she's about to be bi-coastal, you gotta make sure you say bi-coastal. You gotta say it quickly. Or just say double coastal. You'll be like double. Because there's a lot of words out there that people don't like to use. There goes T, good morning. Nyambi is in the building. Everybody is here. There's words that you shouldn't use. So like, there are words that I don't feel comfortable with. Like there are a lot of words that I don't feel comfortable saying out loud when I talk to people. Like for example, if people ask me who my internet service provider is, I'll just say the cable company. I'll just say the cable company. Now the cable company is spelled COX. That's the name of it, COX. That's the name of the company. Good morning, Bree. I don't ever tell anybody that that's my cable company. I just be like, I get my internet from the cable company. And then it was a long time ago where somebody, I don't know who was in their marketing department. Sometimes you got to really, really sit down. You need somebody like me on your marketing staff. Because for a long time, their whole thing was they were making the switch. So if you have Verizon or Spectrum or whoever your cable company was, they wanted you to make the switch to their cable company, to COX, you know? And so then you was out there and you would have to tell people as part of their slogan, you know, a lot of people say the slogans out loud. I remember when Domino's had the know it, you would avoid the know it. JG Wentworth, it's my money, I want it now, you know? Everybody will say that kind of stuff, you know? But now I'm afraid to go out there. I'm not telling everybody I made the switch to COX. I'm not doing that. I'm not telling anybody that I made that switch, because that implies a lot, you know, because I'm a whole man. I you know, even as a virgin, I never, you know, being a virgin, that means I haven't declared, I guess, where I'm at. I guess that's one of the things you don't, that's interesting. Do you know you're heterosexual until you know you're a heterosexual? I mean, you say you heterosexual, I guess, if you are attracted to the opposite sex. But if you ain't never had none, you still a free agent then. That's crazy. I never thought about that. I need to go plant my flag in the moon, I guess. I got to go and plant my flag in the moon. I got to go out there and be like, let me go ahead and get some. Not because I want it, just so I can go ahead and establish my sexuality. Virgins ain't never made in. They ain't never decided either way. You can say you enjoy it. I don't think you gay if you're attracted to the opposite sex. And that's crazy too. That's weird. Cause like ladies, y'all always find another lady attractive. Y'all always be like, oh my God, she's attractive. She looks good. Ladies always do it, but you don't never go in and get some. Y'all don't be like, ooh, Scarlett Johansson so sexy, I'll go get a little bit. Now y'all do some stuff that may be questionable. Like women will touch another woman in a heartbeat. Woman will be like, hey girl, look at them boobs. They all perky. You just done grabbed a whole nother girl's boobs. Y'all will just be like, what is y'all doing? Y'all will grab the cheeks. I'm like, girl, look at you cheeking. You cheeking? That ain't nothing a guy can ever do. I ain't never walk up to one of my homeboys, man, and grab his chest. Be like, man, are you working out? Man, you firm up here. And he's gonna be like, man, appreciate that, bro. I really do, man. No, feel again. Feel right here. Feel right here. You see that? You can't do that. You can't be like, here, feel this. It ain't like another man can go and fill another man's package. Hey, man, what's that you got there? Man, that's solid, dog. I know you killing them with this. Hey, man, come feel this. Man, feel that? Yeah, man, that's all right. Men can't do that. Ladies can fill up another lady with no questions asked. Ladies can go fill up another lady real quick. Men, we can't fill up another brother. You can't. Once you felt another man's meat, you automatically it's raining men. You fill up another man's meat, you can walk in the pride parade. It's not fair. I mean, I'm not saying it's not fair because it ain't like I want to go out here running up on nobody and they meet. I'm just saying you got to do better. Ladies can do anything. It's not fair that ladies have the permission to feel whatever they want to feel, to do whatever they want to do. We got to draw lines. I don't even think a man can really sit there. You got to really watch what you say, even as a man. I used to hate back in my younger days. It don't happen as much. It doesn't happen as much when you older. But back in the younger days, here's what used to happen. If you know a girl or you trying to holler at her, she always wanna holler at one of your friends for her friends. She'll be like, hey, I got some friends. You got friends? I mean, even the great Negro poet Puff Daddy said, I got friends. Tell your friends to get with my friends, and then we can be friends. And then we can do this every weekend. That's all right. That's what the great Negro poet Sean Puffy Cole said. I used to always hate when the girl would ask me, "You got any cute friends?" What do you mean? What do you mean? Do I have any cute friends? I can't answer that. I never look at my friends and be like, "Oh, my friend is cute." Oh man, that's my friend Zoe. He cute. No, men don't do that. In fact, all men call each other ugly. Men call each other ugly at all times. That's all people think about. You see a man, another man, he be like, "Look, old ugly tail." You speak to another, what up, ugly? That's what you do all the time. This is what happens. Men can't find another man. You can't call. I hate it. I don't know. Here's another thing I always hated, ladies. And today is real random. I didn't dream of this. I just woke up. This just happened. I don't know where we're going, Malira. It just happened. Never ask me what color another man's eyes are. I have no idea. I don't know what color any of my male friends' eyes are. If they white, I'm gonna assume that they're blue. If they black, I'm gonna assume brown. I never know. Men, you are taught to look into a man's eyes, but you don't look and you don't gaze. If you look another man in the eye, you looking at him in the eye, but you ain't looking at him and like, oh man, you never hear nobody. I hate when women will be like, oh, you talking about such and such with the pretty eyes. I don't know if his eyes pretty. Never looked at his eyes like that. I'm just looking at his eyes as a form of male dominance, but I'm not looking in his eyes, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna look in his eyes, but I ain't finna look in his eyes. Women, y'all know everything about each other. We don't know. That's just what men do. Men don't know men like that. All right, I'm done. That was it. No, that's all I had. It's not the train's not gonna wreck. I'm telling y'all now. All I'm doing is just talking about what I was thinking. Eric is asking what I was drinking this morning. I ain't drink anything this morning, but I ain't lied yet. Eric, you tell me. I'm asking you, Eric, man to man, how many of your homeboys do you know what color his eyes are? Pastor, thank you, Pastor Shot. It makes sense. You don't know what color your homeboy's eye color is. None. Zero. He don't know none. I don't know what color. You just assume they brown. They black people. You assume they all got the same eye color. Growing up, it was two guys in our school that had gray eyes, but I never saw them. The women would always tell me, "Oh, they got them pretty gray eyes." I'm like, "Oh, okay, they got gray eyes." I ain't never make it my business to go look him in his eyes and see how pretty his eyes are. Eyes are the window to the soul. I don't want to see another man's soul. What I'm seeing your soul for? I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. That's just me. That's just me being honest. I don't even know what color my son's eyes are. I can go look at his birth certificate. I assume he got the same color eyes as I do. I assume he got the same color eyes I do. See, these are woman features. These are features on a man that women look at. If you notice that he got crazy eyes, his eyes ain't right. You know, with light eyes as a man, his eyes ain't right. There's something wrong. Something wrong with him. Something wrong with his eyes. No. Eyes, and see, here's the problem. Because now, here's the reason, also another reason why a man will never comment on another man's eyes. Because eyes, when men don't always pronounce all their words right, you know, you don't always, at quick glance, you may not be saying the word as clear as you want. You may not enunciate the way that you want to. So eyes can always sound like another body part. So if I'm out there trying to say he got nice eyes, you might hear it as nice something else. It rhymes with class. I might be saying eyes, but it sounds like I'm saying the last part of class. You be like, oh man, he got a nice assassination. I'm not, that's what you're saying. It don't look the same. Now, one of my friends, he was just online yesterday. See, Blanchet, he might have ran into you in the store. A friend of mine yesterday, 47 years old, he said, I'm 47 years old. I finally had somebody looking at my man meat. He said, I was in line in Walmart, standing there, minding my own business. He said, never in my 47 years of life had I had somebody stare at my man meat. And he said that lady was staring at his man meat, and he knew it. He could feel her staring. He was grilling his man meat. She was grilling his man meat with her eyes. He never felt so uncomfortable before in his life. I don't know what color his sweatpants are. They might have been gray. But she was all in his man meat. And he knew it was uncomfortable for him because he couldn't say anything. She just standing there looking at his man meat, licking her lips. He said he was married, so he don't know what to say from this point. Ladies, y'all help me. Y'all help me understand. I'm going for ladies in relationships and ladies that are single. If I'm a man, I am a man, and I feel somebody staring at my package, at my print. Now we got to remember. You got to remember. No, I don't discuss these things with my boys. You got to remember now, I'm a man. You got to also remember, ladies, the gray sweatpants is not always indicative of who the man is. Some men are growers, some men are showers. Some men, they stay out there. Some men just meat dangle, you know? Not everybody meat dangle. Some men keep their men. Depends on what the temperature is. I might step outside and you're gonna have different reactions in the northern hemisphere and the southern. If I step out in the cold, the northern hemisphere of my body and the southern hemisphere of my body might react differently. Up north, you're going to get instant hot pow pow. See that? Nipples come out. Hey, nipples seek out the cold. They be like, hey, it's cold out here. Let's see what's going on. It's cold outside. Those Christmas decorations, is that what that is? That's what nipples do. Now, in your southern hemisphere, it tries to go back in and get a little warm. It's a cold out there. Oh, it's cold outside. Y'all call me when it's tropical. You know? Everybody can't do it. But when you notice somebody looking at your package, ladies, what should a man respond with? Can you be like, you see it? You know what? Can I say that? The lady looking at my package, and be like, you see it. What do I give her a little encouragement? Just kind of stick it out a little bit. Just take the hips and just poke them out. Protrude the hips a little bit. Yeah, get a better look at it. Yeah, that's quality grade A beef right there. Do I continue to act like it's not happening? Can I feel offended? Can I feel offended? I don't know which way you go. I think if a lady would ever be, if I would ever catch a lady glancing at my baloney pony, If I ever caught a lady looking at my baloney pony, I'd probably just give her a little shy grin back. Yeah, that's it. Now, if she looking at my baloney pony and laughing, if she looking at the sexual sausage and it don't look right, I know. It's crazy. But it's all right. I don't even know. That was just me. All right. So what's today's topic? I don't even know what today's a Thursday. Thursday is a non-topic day. Thursdays I get to talk about anything on Thursdays. I think we went a little far with man meat. There was man meat and nipples in today's show, and I don't think we should talk about man meat and nipples anymore. I just feel like though, ladies, you got to respect men. We are not just pieces of meat. Malara said we need prayer. No, we're not. We're not gonna do that. I start praying on the show, then people gonna swear that they were the first person ever to pray on the internet. I don't have time. I'm not praying on the show. People are already stealing my ideas. I'm not gonna be accused of stealing other people's. That's just me. I gotta speak today. I'm gonna highly disappoint these people. I'm at the Black Brand event today. If y'all get a chance to come out, it's in Virginia Beach. I got a text first thing in the morning. People just be disrespectful with the text messages. I think there's a time frame in which it's okay to text people. 6, 7 o'clock. Even if you know that I'm up at 7, I feel like you shouldn't text me until noon. Even if you know that I'm up. That's my thing. Just because you know I'm already up, don't mean it's okay for you to text me. I think that there should be certain time. If we haven't established that it's okay for us to text each other at a certain point in time, you should never text a person, but so early. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I be feeling some kind of way. When people text me early in the morning, even if I'm already up, I still feel like it's a violation of my civil rights. Nobody texts me, "Hey, big head." Nobody ever notices the size of my head, and that's neither one of them. Nobody ever notices the size of my head. I definitely don't get a WYD. Nothing. It just doesn't happen. If you getting text early in the morning, y'all should have already established that y'all want to text each other, or y'all should be in a committed relationship. If you're in a committed relationship with a person, I think it's okay for y'all to text each other early, because y'all would probably be waking up to each other, if y'all were married or something. So it's okay. You got to leave room for the other person to be the first person to text them. Got to leave room. If not, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You can text your kids in the morning. They don't count. In fact, I'm going to text one of my kids now. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to text a child. Because they up. And they don't have rights to anything. Matter of fact, you can text a child while they sleep. Wake a child up. I'm all for it. Wake a child up. If that child was asleep, wake him up. Make him get up. But I got text this morning about an event that I'm doing. Bam. I'm a speaker at the Black Diamond Weekend. That's Virginia's largest Black business conference. I got to speak about what's in a laugh. So they had these breakout sessions. I'm in a breakout session from 1:30 to 3 o'clock. People are asking me questions that are in the flyer. People don't want to go and look at the flyer. I think a clearer flyer is on my Facebook. When people want to ask me questions that you can find an answer to in the flyer. Like, people are like, what time? What's the time? What's the date? Like, all of that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. Look on the flyer. How much are tickets? I don't know. Look on the flyer. I do so many events. I can't walk around with ticket events, ticket info, all this stuff. Read the flyer. That's what the flyer for. I'm not that bright. I can't remember every event that I'm doing. I'm just trying to help y'all. Look at the flyer. People, flyers be having all the pertinent information on them. When people will look at all the information on the flyer, you'll post the flyer with all the information on it, and they'll still go to the comment section and ask you something that's in the flyer. Read the flyer. What do you think people took the time to make flyers for? They took the time to make the flyer so that you got to read the flyer. But that's just me. That's just me. I'm just telling y'all it's all in the flyer. So I got to speak on what's in the laugh. And it's crazy because now I'm online looking up stats about laughter and what laughter does. Is laughter good? Is laughter bad? Is it for your cousins? The positive effects of laughter, why we're laughing, all that kind of stuff. Then I got to speak. And they asking me to speak to these people for an hour and a half. And I'm going to let them know off the top. Today's breakout session ain't going to make it all the way to the end. If you need a little extra time in your schedule or wiggle room to go to something different, this is the one. Because I'm not doing the whole hour and a half. I'm not finna talk that long. I'm cutting it off. I'm telling you now. I'm the breakout. If I was a college professor, prepare for your class to be short every time. And we will be 45 minutes. Trust me, we hitting 30. An hour and a half lecture? Ain't no way. Ain't no way I want to listen to nobody speak for an hour and a half. Now, the only way that I can flip it is by doing question and answer. That if you ever go somewhere, I'm telling you now, and the speaker has a question and answer period at the end, that means they didn't have enough time or they couldn't figure out enough words to say in the time frame that they was given. If you go somewhere and they be like, hey, I'm going to speak for a little bit, then I'm going to have a question and answer period. The question and answer period is so they can fill their time that they're obligated to. That's the only way I'm going to get to an hour and a half if I do question and answer. And I don't believe I'm going to do question and answer. I'm finna just get them this. Y'all going to get this and y'all going to go. Now, because of y'all and what y'all been talking about today, I'm concerned about what kind of pants I should wear. I don't think I want to be on there with a crotch flattering jean. I'm gonna make sure that there's plenty of. See, and that's the other thing. Do I go with a crotch flattering jean when my crotch is exposed so that y'all know what the baloney pony looks like, or do I wear something real loosey goosey in the crotch region, and then y'all think I don't have a crotch? And then y'all think I'm going through a deprivation period in there. Which one do you do? Do you feed the beast or do you hide it? So many questions. I'm gonna be up in front of people. It's just crazy. And then what if nobody even comes to my session? And they're gonna have choices. They can go to different choices. They probably had choices like how to make them. That's gonna be the choices people gonna probably have when I'm up. They're gonna have a clinic on how to make $1 million, how to make your life better. What's in a laugh? Ain't nobody coming to my session. I can feel it. Ain't nobody coming to hear me speak. I ain't TD Jakes. I ain't Joel Osteen. I ain't Shannon Sharp. Nobody coming to hear me speak. I got to figure out something super exciting to say to these people. Because if not, it's going to be lonely in there. Wear clothes that make me feel good. So just some silk. Just wear some silk. So you telling me Lakeisha wear a silk shirt with no undershirt just so that the silk will be rubbing on my nipples? That'll make me feel good. I don't want to wear nothing that makes me feel good in the pantal region. You never want to do that. You never want anything that's gonna make you feel good in your crotchal area. And that's embarrassing in front of a group of people. If you now you can handle up top. Pew pew nipples. Hey everybody. Hey. Don't look at the speaker. Look at me. We're nipples. You can do that. That's fine. Nobody cares if your nipples is hard. But if your lower extremities, if you up there speaking to people and are you happy to see them? You don't need those problems. And ladies, y'all don't understand what it's like. Sometimes he be coming out when you don't need him to come out. It ain't nothing worse. Ain't nothing worse than when you get a spontaneous erection. You just sitting at church and it's almost offering time. And here he go. What everybody talking about up there? Hey, this music bumping. What they doing? Everybody all right? What we getting ready to do? That's good. We getting ready to go around and give. We getting ready to walk around. All right, cool. So now he all up here. You don't need him up here for offering. Because now I got to walk around the church. You don't need to put that on display as you walk through the church. You want to do offering time. That's what he walking around. He all in them. It's time for offering. No, I need you to be subtle and subdued. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing worse for a man than an ill-timed erection. I'm sure my fellas out there know what I'm talking about. And ladies, just because a man has an erection at a certain point in time, I don't mean he was thinking nasty thoughts. You know, and his blood just started flowing. You never know what'll happen. You just get a blood rush. And now hey, somebody call me. All right, I'm here. Where we going? We're going in? Put my helmet on. Ready. See, and that's the problem. Lakeisha, you talking about overstimulating. Ain't no overstimulation. You just, for whatever reason, you just woke up like that. You know what Beyonce said? I woke up like this. You just woke up. You know, all of a sudden, your blood is like, hey. And then he like, hey, what up now? Come on, everybody. Hey. He up there and that nipples is up top. Hey, man, wait, Jake, thanks for joining the party. All us up, we pointing all day. And now you done made a tripod. You don't want to do that. You done made you a tripod. You're down up here, down there. Hey, everybody. If you fall over, you won't even touch the ground. You'll be up. You'll be elevated over the ground a little bit. You done created a tripod. Boom, bam, 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 boom. Hey. The triangle of love is what it is. I'm out, man. I got to go actually write this speech for this evening. And I know what y'all saying. You've had plenty of time to write the speech. Why are you waiting until today? Because I am. Because I am. Don't forget about my special. Well, this ain't the special. The special is April 6th. But the special performance at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone, November the 26th. Make sure y'all come out. It's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. It gives you an opportunity to work off some of that turkey that y'all been doing. And don't forget to go to my page and share the Thanksgiving carol. It got shared yesterday quite a bit. People called my phone singing it, leaving messages of them singing the Christmas carol. I mean, the Thanksgiving carol, as if I don't know what it is. People like, y'all got to do it live again. I was like, okay, it would be better if we did it live because us doing it dead would be kind of freaky. All right, got to work. All right, man, it's going to be a fantastic Thursday. We almost there. Thursday's the day that gets overlooked a lot of times. Thursday is that ugly girl that hangs with everybody else, that sits and holds all the purses at the club. But I'm telling y'all, Thursday is just as important as the rest of them girls. Thursday got a lot of substance. Thursday got great personality. Get to know your Thursday. Embrace your Thursday. Spend some time with it. Don't just use Thursday as a way to get to Friday. Let Thursday get to Thursday. Love, too. So show us some love. Love y'all, man. Make somebody feel good today, even if that somebody just happens to be you. I'll be back here tomorrow, Lord willing, the creek goes.
Kick your shoes off, take a load off. Don't go nowhere till the show's off. Oh, you know it's gonna be a movie when you got Cletus Cassidy on your TV. Yeah, already know Mr. Funny Man. Coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off on the radio, now we got the Cletus Cassidy Show. Funny Man, coming to you and making you laugh again. Started off